Late last night, the text of the so-called bipartisan border bill was released. In that $118 billion border bill, over half of the spending in the bill, $60 billion, going to Ukraine. Last time I checked, Ukraine is not on the southern border. $14 billion to Israel, also not a country that borders the United States. $20 billion, folks, $20 billion for the Biden administration to spend on border security. Pinell County Sheriff Mark Lamb, running for the U.S. Senate, joins us now, and let's see what he thinks of this border bill. So, Sheriff, it's always good to see you. So you have Ukraine, $60 billion, Israel, $14 billion, as Biden would say. Come on, man. And by the way, the text of the bill, Sheriff, would allow, after calculations, 1.8 million people to come here illegally. In other words, that would literally be codified into law. 5,000 a day would be allowed in at the minimum, and that's codified into law. Sheriff, your reaction?
Oh, it's disgusting. I mean, look, this isn't a border bill. This is another global aid bill. This is $60 billion to Ukraine. How about we run a standalone bill and watch and see how many Democrats don't support it when you do that? But what they've done here is what's concerning to me is they've continued to shift the Overton window on us as Americans. If you don't know what the Overton window is, it's a set of ideas or acceptable practices that we, the people, put on government saying we want you to work within these parameters. And what they do is they slide it. A perfect example is gas. You know, gas was $1.74 under President Trump. Biden comes in, goes up over almost to $6. And when it slides to $3, somehow we think that's good now and we accept it. It's the same with the border. You know, we're at 13,800 last week. If you go back 1 year, just 1 year, when the problem was really bad in the Tucson sector, it was only at about 3,000. And that's why they've shifted the Overton window to now say, well, 5,000 a day is acceptable. It's a garbage bill. They should run a standalone bill and only fund the border because that is the national security threat we're facing right now.